Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today's video is the finale for the Heavy Metal Project Pan. I'm filming this on Thanksgiving. I'm probably going to post this the next day, so I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you are living in the US, I hope you enjoyed it with your friends and family. Hopefully you didn't have to work. But yeah, let's just jump on in. I can't believe that this is over. This was started in August. And it was a collaboration with a bunch of us other ladies. We have a Facebook group called The Fantastic Ladies. If I can figure out how to link the Facebook group, I will if you'd like to join us. A lot of the projects, there's a ton of projects going on that are different themes, which is really exciting. I know I'm doing at least a few next year. But yeah, this one is over. In the description box, you will find reasons why I picked these particular products. Basically, they were chosen to correlate with heavy metal bands or metallics or metals like gold or silver or whatever. So we just sort of interpreted that however we wanted to, and I will try and list and link everybody that was participating down below. If for some reason you participated and I don't have you listed, just let me know and I will add you to the description box. So yeah, I had sort of six products. I had said I was adding in an honorary sixth product, so 3 of them are in my Lorac Pro palette. I had black, deep purple, and then the gold was my honorary, like, extra thing. Unfortunately, I did not hit my goals of hitting pan on any of them, sadly. It just didn't quite happen. The black I was using with either a small, like, smudgy type of brush or a flat definer brush. On my upper lash line, I would smoke out my liner with it, and I have a little bit of a dip, but this eyeshadow in particular is the most dry out of all of them in the palette, and it's more hard packed. It's not as, like, powdery and loose like the other ones are. It's a different formula to me than the rest of, like, the Pro formula. But I do have a little bit of a dip. I'll have photos at the end so you can see these better. I've said this before, but my camera doesn't do, like, autofocus, so I can't just, like, hold it up and be like, can you see it? Yeah, so I will have photos at the end if this is too difficult for you to see at this, like, distance. But that was black. I have a little bit of a dip. I wasn't close at all to hitting pan. And then deep purple, I'm sorry if you can see, like, a little bit of gold. I was trying to, like, mix and match some shades in here just to see what would happen, but I was also using a flat definer brush and I use it on my lower lash line. I have some of it on my lower lash line today, and I'm really close. I'm trying to, like, compare the depth of this dip to espresso, which I've already hit pan on, and I'm really close. I think that if I had had another week I would have hit pan. But I'm happy with the progress. I wouldn't have made this much progress without this project, so I'm okay with that. And then gold, I do have a good dip on it. I have been using a big, like, fluffy, like, powder, like, eyeshadow, like, C brush, but it's big. It's really big and fluffy. And I would dip into garnet twice, and then I would dip into gold once, and, you know, tap off the excess and use that on my eyes. I don't have that on today, but I do have it in a lot of my videos because that's the sort of eye look that I've been trying to pan. So I do have a nice dip in gold, but I'm not as close to hitting pan as I am with deep purple. So that's okay. I don't really like the tone of this gold. I don't really like golds on my eyes anyway, so I'm going to be mixing it to try and get through it. This is going to be my pan that palette for next year, but for now, for the next, like, 5 or 6 weeks we have until the new year, I will be putting this away so I can focus on some other palettes in the meantime. So those are my first 3. The next thing I have is my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless setting powder. Honestly, I've been working on my IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination over this just because my skin is a little bit more dry combination right now, and with all the mattifying products my skin just looks too heavy and cakey, and so I've just been, like, not using this. I do use it to set my eye primer, but you don't need that much. So I do have part of this ring exposed, the second ring. The full first, like, inner ring is completely exposed, but I think that I'm going to be repressing this soon. I said that in my last update, and I never got around to it because I'm a lazy sack of crap. But I will be repressing this at some point between now and the end of the year, so hopefully I can finish this off in the new year. But in the meantime, I am going to be retiring this just because it's a little bit too mattifying for my skin during this time of the year. Next is my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Treatment Concealer in the brightener shade, and hopefully you can see those marks there. I started all the way up here and I got all the way down to here, which is pretty nice. That is, I don't know, about half of the product gone in 3 months. This is a lot of product. It's 0.2 ounces, and for reference, the NYX HD concealers have 0.11 ounces in it, so this is almost twice the size of that. So I'm really pleased with the amount of progress that I made on this. I do use this as an under eye concealer. I don't need to top it with another concealer. I don't use it as like a corrector. I just use it as a concealer because I am so fair and the pink sort of complements my skin tone. I've been wearing it as an under eye concealer the entire time that I've had this in the project, so I used it as much as I could. I don't have any regrets with that. And then my last product is the PS by Primark Beauty like brow fixing gel, and it's getting real gunky in there because of my powder eyeshadow. I use the Lorac Espresso and Sable in my brows to try and get through them because there's no way I'm going to get through these dark browns otherwise. But there's a huge like air bubble in here, but I still have a lot of product to get through. I'm really happy with the amount of progress that I've made on this though. I'm pretty impressed with that. It's a nice gel. I'm going to keep using it until it's gone, but that is it from me for this project pan. I'm pretty pleased with the amount of progress. I know that I didn't like hit goal or finish anything, but I'm really pleased with the amount of progress that I made, and sometimes it's important to remember that any progress is good progress. So yeah, that's it for me. Definitely go check out the other ladies that did this project pan if you enjoyed it. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe so we can stay in touch, and hopefully I will catch all of you in my next video. Bye guys.